Get ready, it's still the 27th, Sunday, September 2020. Oh, dude, you're gonna get run the hell over on that road. Wow, dumbass. So, coming back from Little Mountain, because I got people dropping boats off. I'll go back there, I don't know, later on. Anyway, so here we come. The closer we get to the steam plant, the worse this fog is going to be. All right? See, look at how trashed out the sky is. Now, this fog isn't rising up off the lake. It's dropping back down off the steam plant. Right? You got a little tiny bit of it coming up off the lake. But what does that do? That goes up 10 feet and croaks. Right? It doesn't rise up and cover the entire sky. Duh. So, that's condensation or convection, whatever you want to call it. You know, you'll get a little bit of mist rising up off the water, but mist doesn't form clouds. Fog is not a cloud, and mist isn't a cloud. See, it's right on the tops of the water, barely. But then you look above it, and you got all the stink from the steam station. So they'll tell you it's the lake. It's not. It's the steam station pulling water out of the lake, cooking it, and sending it up into the air along with chemicals that act as binders. And that's why this stuff sticks around. Rather than turn to rain and fall back down. Or form a cloud and disappear. It stays. So it's a chemical haze, is what it is. And, you know, like I say every stinking day, the point of this is to document that we never have clear days. Never. Now, every time we come back to this plant, the wind generally blows from the east to the west, right? And the sun sets from the east to the west. So, you can see, every time we come through here, and they're individual turds that are getting farted out of the steam plant, they blow that way because the wind is almost always traveling that direction. It blows from like northeast to southwest for whatever reason. That's a majority of the time that it blows. So therefore, if we look towards the east, it's going to be brighter. Okay. But see how we're starting? We're getting close to the steam plant. Right? That's why they call it a steam plant, people. Although your kettle doesn't have chemicals injected into it, like arsenic, lead, mercury. What else is in there? All kinds of lovely stuff. Cadmium. CO2, which that's irrelevant. That's plant food, but... So, there again... Okay, you say to yourself, well, geez, well, the lake is on either side of us anyway, but we're going to come to a bigger part of the lake here in a second. You're like, oh, it's the mist rising off the lake. It isn't. It's the shit stack. Always. I mean, look at the sky, would you? Shit me. The sun's buried in a soup of chemtrails and coal ash. And like I told you, they called for a cloudy day today because the people writing the script know exactly what these plants are doing and how they're going to affect all the areas, right? So the goobers at the plants say, hey man, we're going to trash the place out tomorrow. You better have that in your forecast. It's that simple. Now here's the Marshall shit station. and it's covered in crap because it's emitting the crap. It's that simple. It's dumping so much shit right now, you can't even see the stack. There's the stack. You can't see what's coming out of it. Oh, now that we're close to it, you can. How convenient. You filthy son of a bitch. Yep. So the whole sky looks like this, people. Why does it look like that? Because it's doing it. Identical. See? Same color. Piss yellow. So no weather is rising up off of Lake Norman. It's being engineered out of the Marshall Steam Station. The water gets pulled out of the lake. It gets superheated and pushed through the cooling tower. And they add all kinds of nasty shit to it on the way out. It's just so stupid. You don't see any big shit turds coming up off this lake, do you? But look up above it. You see all the stuff that was pumped out of that steam station floating around because it's falling down in the water, on your head, on the fish, on the plants. Not to mention the fact it's covering the sun. No steam rising up off Lake Norman. Only turd clouds that got pumped out of the Marshall Steam Station falling down. Nothing's going up. Fucking stupid. Whatever weather they call for, that's what you're going to get. You may not get as much as they say, especially when it comes to rain, because the coal ash sucks up the rain, right? And then falls on the ground and contaminates everything in its path. See, so the further we get away from the steam plant, the clearer the sky becomes, because it's being diluted by what little fresh air is out here. So people, the bottom line is big coal is destroying everything, along with the chemtrailing, but nobody's going to allow samples of that to be taken, right? And like the FFA is just going to, the FAAs, they're just going to look the other way, just like the EPA. See, this is all coal ash clouds, people. Coal ash haze dumped out of the Marshall Steam Station. See, we're away from the lake now, so there's no moisture bed for anything to rise up of. And like I told you, it's falling back down, not rising up. The shit's everywhere. Sure. Alright, so we're back at the shop. You know where the steam station is. It's right there. You can't see it because it's blending into the sky too well. Like these boats grow when I'm gone. Yeah, you can't see the steam station. Jump out here real quick. Oh, it's nasty, people. Son, what are you doing, bub? It's crazy. All right, so there's a shitload of chemtrailing that I didn't see till I got back here. Holy crap. Tons of it. So your lower stuff is your coal ash, which is that crap. Now, why is the sky this dim, dingy, shitty, nasty color right there? Because that's where it's coming from. Okay? So there again, people, the joke's on us. Oh, and there's just some wicked heavy chemtrailing here, people. Wow. All right, I'll check in a little bit. I'll talk to you later.